Hello everyone, welcome to Halen Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Gemini. Married, single, anything in between. Your money, friends, family. Please just take it as it resonates. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? It's coming in for Gemini. There we go. Oh, we have a little Eight of Cups here. Some of you may be walking away because there's something better ahead, possibly someone new. Yeah, looks like a situation wasn't very emotionally fulfilling. Some of you have kind of felt like giving up, but this Nine of Gabriel is telling you to not give up, to stay determined and move forward. Whatever it is you need to leave behind, I do feel like you're either almost over it or you're just going to simply put this behind. The Eight of Raphael always speaks about walking away, but it is about something new, moving towards something new. So stay determined and move forward. Some of you definitely are in that energy. Five of Raphael. So yeah, everything happens for a reason here. So I do feel this is kind of feeling sad about the situation here. It also talks kind of about, I'm getting the vibe of the cup half full. So whatever you do, don't give up, okay? I feel like there's a silver lining here. And the reason being because the Nine of Gabriel's right here. So it's about not giving up, okay? Moving forward, putting whatever you need in the past. Yeah, we have some victory and a little enlightenment here. So I do feel like you've got something positive happening here. Some of you may even have an idea. And I mean, this doesn't have to be a relationship energy. It could be a job or anything, but I do see an idea. So there's the silver lining, the Ace of Swords. Ooh, look at that. Leaving something behind, moving forward, taking a leap of faith. This is talking about listening to your heart here. Yeah, this could actually be an idea, but I also see a victory and enlightenment and some kind of truth. It's all about seeing the truth here. Yeah. Six of Raphael. Yeah, someone here might be missing someone or longing for love, but it's all about looking before you leap. Take a look what it is you're leaving behind, and that's what I feel. So then it could be the person you're leaving behind here or the situation. Yeah, so I do feel a little sadness, someone feeling like there's not a lot of hope. But like I say, there's going to be enlightenment and a victory. Yeah, this is often even communication here. But I do see the Six of Raphael, someone who longs for love. So I feel if you've left something behind, I feel you could be missing someone, but when you're longing for love, it has to do often when you're not fulfilled. It's about moving forward. It's saying to just listen to your heart, take a leap of faith. Yeah, maybe you took a risk with someone here and didn't get something you wanted, but there's going to be truth and a victory. The silver lining. Let's have a look at Eight of Raphael. Yeah, someone taking a little break and making a decision. So it's about just getting out of your head. It's a little time for healing and clarity. So I do feel there's a need for clarity before making a decision. But it is a healing and a big decision here. Let's have a look at the Nine of Gabriel. Yeah, look at Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands. Yes, I do think this is something you'll definitely get over. But I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have a victory and a passion in the beginning. I see a spark, attraction. I also see something very creative in a victory. So if it is a work situation, I do see taking a much needed rest. Maybe coming up with a new idea, something you're really passionate about. Ooh, let's have a look at the Five of Raphael. Yeah, you have the Empress. There you go. Often the birth of a new idea, something you're passionate about, but I do see being open. Some of you might even be looking back and realize somebody wasn't the one or a situation wasn't right here. But I really feel like you've got something really beautiful coming in. Ace of Michaels. Yeah, getting out with friends, family, some kind of truth and victory. I do see some very positive news. Look at that. Very positive news. Something worth celebrating here. You're going to meet somebody, I feel, some of you. Others of you, I see just talking to people, finding something out, coming up with some kind of idea. Ooh, look at that. There's definitely, look at that, feeling like there's hope. See, releasing things that no longer serve and letting go. If this is about a person, definitely I feel being open to new, because I feel the Judgment is about letting somebody go here. Big decision, though. Let's have a look at the Six of Raphael. Some of you might even meet some new people, because often the Six of Cups speaks of new friends, meeting new people, connecting, maybe traveling in a different circle. But there is a victory and a silver lining. I love this reading. Six of Raphael. Yeah, someone's been waiting patiently, but this is also about interest. I feel like you're going to hear some kind of news and truth that somebody here is interested, but I definitely see you no longer investing in the past. I do see this patient. I also see, because of the Three of Cups, not putting all your eggs in one basket. So sort of investing here. Often the Empress keeps her option open, but this is the start of something new, letting go of this negativity, feeling like there's no hope when there actually is. You could have some supportive friends and family here too. Let's have a look at the Empress. Ooh. Yeah, look at their offer. The cup runneth over, a fresh new start. Look at that. Your cup is full. It's not half empty. See, offers and invitations. I feel like you're about to receive here. There's definitely some kind of good news, something worth celebrating. Let's have a look at the Ace of Michael. Yeah, some sort of something to celebrate. It's sudden. Yeah, the Tower moment, a massive epiphany. Some of you could actually connect with someone suddenly here, but I do see some kind of news. Now, I wonder, now if this isn't yourself in this energy, it's someone else. And I feel, this is a shock, surprise. The cup runneth over. There's something here that could be very overwhelming, but yet it's worth celebrating. But the Tower is coming down. Let's take another look at the Tower. Yeah, some of you may have a new crush. Look at that. So I see this crush, this longing for love. I see getting together with people too. Some of you, if you have somebody who's been holding you back, keeping you from your friends, family, you may be having a little reunion with some friends here. People missing each other. But this is something sudden, so some sort of shock, surprise. I do feel some of you, there's a little bit of a crush, somebody else here. But look at that, cup runneth over. See, your cup isn't half full or half empty. It's half full. That's the silver lining. Yeah, somebody else who longs for love. Let's take a look at this star energy. I do see being popular, getting out. Yeah, I feel like there's something very sudden here. And I do see some of you kind of reflecting on the past here. One last look over your shoulder. You see that massive epiphany. Somebody here probably wasn't even the right person. But the Nine of Wands with the Ace of Wands is letting go of baggage. So you're not taking any baggage with you. And there we have taking a little test here, a little step back, seeing things from a very positive light. So I feel like some of you are definitely ready to go down a path. If you've taken the time out to heal, the Empress is healed. The Empress is open. So I feel like you're about to receive offers, invitations. It might even be, if you are the feminine energy, you may be offering, you could be the one offering up that cup. But this is something very, very positive, a little overwhelming. I see a lot of excitement. I see a little test, trying something different, someone different than the usual type. See, there's the silver lining, whether somebody's actually your type or not. Oh my goodness. So there is definitely a lot of hope. So there's your silver lining. Yeah, somebody else who is possible, and it could be another person walking away. You may connect with this person suddenly. Look at that, feeling that your cup being full. Happiness. Some of you with that Ace of Swords, seeing the bigger picture here. Look at that. I do see a gathering possibly too. Often this is people getting together, celebrating a large gathering. So take those offers and invitations. Yeah, look at that, going down this path. I see two people here taking a leap of faith, leaving this behind, making a very powerful decision. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're manifesting. I do see communication. I think we got two people who long for love. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you do. Take it as it resonates. Walk away feeling somebody isn't the right person. But I definitely see this spark and attraction. There could be a little reunion here with somebody. Maybe someone you haven't seen for a long time, a friend or friend of a friend. Maybe even an acquaintance here. But this is the Fool. The Fool's here twice, leaving all this behind, going down this path. See, manifesting, maybe even mirroring someone here. Look at that. See, it's about feeling ready to, to take that leap of faith again. And I do see the Empress, someone manifesting. So this is somebody here who has everything they need to manifest their desire. So there's definitely this desire for love, for a connection. Definitely no baggage. You see, I feel like you're just going to leave this behind, open to something new. So let's have a look. There is definitely energies of people here. So let's just have a look and see. Who are all these people? Because there's some sort of victory, some kind of news. Ooh, there's an Emperor here. Look at that. The Emperor. Taking a leap of faith, someone different than your usual type. Or this person sees you that way. And it could literally be this person taking a time out, a break, to heal, to get over something. And it's also sometimes a person pinned down by their thoughts. Yeah, but it's a big decision. Somebody here is making that decision. It's definitely out with the old and in with the new. A lot of excitement here, but it's a shock and surprise. There may be some news here where someone tells you someone's crushing. And I have to be honest, though, some of you, it could be somebody missing you. So it could be where you're just about ready to give up and move on. And this person could come in and offer you this cup. This is often, someone pouring out their heart, but because of the Five of Raphael, I definitely feel with that feminine energy, looking at the cup full, because your cup is full. So this tells me you have a fresh new start and an opportunity. Yeah, I feel the more powerful energy is the shock surprise of connecting with someone. I think like you're going to go down this path, out with the old. Look at that, looking right up at that. Out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, we have a person who's very determined to succeed. This is someone taking the lead, taking control. This is going to be a bit of a shock and a surprise. I also see somebody wanting to get you alone. So if you're around people and you're out socializing, step away from the crowd of people so someone can approach. Yeah. Tell me about the Chariot. This is someone very much in control of their emotions. You can see a lot of excitement. So it's about not losing control of the emotions. The Emperors often come in without a lot, they're not always the most emotional, especially when they're out and around people. This is somebody very powerful. They're coming in to make a move. Someone's excited. Yeah, someone finding someone attractive here. There's a lot of excitement, I feel, more than anything here. But it's that massive epiphany and realization of this longing for love, needing love, needing a connection. Someone's excited that you're single. I do feel it's an energy of stepping away from the people so this person can approach. But I really feel like it's probably both of you. Yeah, this is someone's cup runneth over, someone who longs for love. This is a person who's trying to control their emotions, but they can barely control their emotions. Oh my gosh. It's almost like this, I don't know if this is someone talking to other people, but everybody's excited. There's this union. This is sort of a celebration here. Wow. Some of you could run into somebody here, a friend of a friend or an acquaintance, but and I don't know if this is someone who's been crushing on you for some time, finding out that you're single, but look at that King of Cups. I feel this is manifesting here. This is someone who has everything they need. There's a lot of desire. Look at that. It's about coming in right, somebody coming in right. Oh my gosh. I see harmony, beautiful harmony between two people. Someone here who comes in right. Yeah, definitely there's the news of something ending. See, out with the old, in with the new. Somebody has, it could be somebody finding out that you've ended a situation or vice versa. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there a little bit. Take those offers and invitations. I mean, this could be the feminine energy offering up that cup. But there's excitement, news of something ending. Definitely a little bit of a shock. So there is a little bit of sadness, melancholy, but this is somebody who's definitely ready for something new, and they're going for it. They're taking a leap of faith. This person is stable too. See, it's about coming together, and I do feel there's a place and time here, some kind of place where people socialize. There could be children involved, a big, it could be a family reunion, any kind of celebration where people are getting together. I feel that haven't seen each other for a while. Well, there's friends and family. There's very youthful energy here too. So is somebody feeling kind of young again, that playful, youthful, kind of flirty energy, living in the moment here. Oh my gosh. This is lovely, but it's being at this place, it's safe. This is about stability. This is somebody who's also looking for someone stable. They want stability. It's a partnership. But this is definitely a place. It could be a very large gathering. Could be any place, though. I say just people getting together. Tell me about justice. Yeah, so someone's definitely moving away, waiting for things to calm down. But this is definitely an energy of someone taking lessons learned, applying it to this situation. So I do feel this is someone here. I do feel acquaintance. This is often the acquaintance. Two people going down this path, getting acquainted or even reacquainted. Like I say, this is an interesting read here, but it's about harmony and balance, something just right. Someone's moving away from someone who's not right for them, coming your way, or it is yourself. This is a beautiful reading. So it's about two people spending time together, going down this path. I do see it could be somebody from another community, somebody coming in to visit, maybe a vacation. But it's a person who's definitely cup runneth over. I mean, this is somebody who's emotionally available, mature, someone who's ready. And they definitely are not afraid of wearing their heart on their sleeve. But they certainly aren't going to do it in front of people. That's why I feel somebody wants to kind of get you alone, spend some time alone. Just the two of you, distancing yourself from some other people here. You might even go visit this person at some point. So there's a lot of excitement here, but there is a little bit of sadness and melancholy because of an ending. But I feel this is an energy of leaning much more towards two people coming together. Wow, this is really, really nice. Really nice, Gemini. Yeah, definitely there was an ending because of lack. I do see someone feeling lonely. See, there is a little negativity. Someone being kind of left behind here. But I do feel there's this energy, whoever it is, supportive friends and family. See, help is on the way, being supportive. Yeah, so I do feel, but the silver lining is the victory here. Yeah. Leaving something behind, a relationship situation that was lacking. I do see a lot of stability. I do feel it's like the end of lack, end of loneliness, two people coming together. Look at this energy. There's beautiful opportunity. There's definitely opportunity. Take the opportunities presented, okay? Because it's about seeing that silver lining, seeing the truth, seeking out other options and opportunity. Yeah. I just feel there's supportive friends and family here. But it's definitely very positive. It's someone who knows a good thing when they see it. Yeah. I feel some of you getting reacquainted, see acquaintances, socializing, someone different than the usual type. And I see this taking a little step back, looking at what's being left behind, feeling a little sad for an ending. But it's definitely all about moving forward. Yeah, this is something you've been waiting for. See, this is an energy of waiting for the one, waiting for the right person. I feel that's this Emperor, somebody who's definitely feeling lonely, somebody who lacks love in their life. So I do see probably a conversation here, because I do see the Magician is often communication. But I love the fact that this is someone who's been waiting for the one. So it's interesting how somebody here isn't the one. It's leaving it behind and connecting with the one. Definitely I see expansion in your life here. I do see a lot of stability. This is a person who I feel, this Emperor is somebody who's definitely been waiting for the right person. Someone who's waited for some time, maybe feeling lonely, but I feel that's the end of that. That's over, the loneliness. There's beautiful possibilities, opportunities. Someone's kind of looking, preparing how this is going to play out. So someone's very much looking forward to getting to know you and spending time here. But it's all about the harmony. It's all about somebody knowing when it's time to move on from a situation. So I definitely feel two people getting to know each other, spending time. And I do see distancing yourself from some other people and spending time alone. Yeah, see the victory. So someone here who takes great pride in all the things they do. So I do see this person feeling this victory, but it's planning, preparing, and hoping for the best, taking that leap of faith. So this is somebody who's definitely coming in feeling very positive. See, this is the cup half empty. Now the cup is full. So this reading is really showing to look at the silver lining. When you walk away from someone who just isn't the right person, they're just not the right one, and then you connect with the one. See, this is someone waiting for that wand, the one. And I see expansion, someone expanding their horizons, keeping their options open. But I feel it's not just yourself possibly for this period of time. There could be a little time in between. But like I say, this is somebody who has that similar energy. Yeah, very, very nice. And I do feel this is someone very sincere. I do see taking it slow. This is definitely a communication full of sincerity. Somebody clearing out the path. If this is somebody who has any other options, they're being left behind because they all lack. See, there's no one like you after some time of spending time together. Gorgeous energy. So stay positive, what it's saying. Look at the silver lining. If you didn't walk away from someone else, you would have never met this person, possibly the one. Okay, it's not written in stone here where it's a for sure thing, but it's about spending time together, planning and preparing, hoping for the best, coming into it with very positive energy. And I do see a victory. Really nice. Take care, and we'll see you soon.